Chicken wise.
What up, YouTube? It's been a while, I know, but I'm here with a new little review on the OneWheel Pint X. It's pretty good so far. First impressions, I mean, I'm not gonna go a heck in depth. I mean, you see me ride my OneWheel before with Alexander, and I love it, man. It's great. But the only complaint I've always had, and I think pretty much everyone who's ever owned a OneWheel Pint, is the range, right, and the top speed. You know, that's one of the main things that we kind of complain about. But it's okay. I mean, for a beginner, I couldn't have gotten anything better. You know, it was fun. I loved it. But you know, I was like, when the Pint X got released, I was like, dude, I'm gonna hop on that because I need that extra range. So here, let me show you how it looks so far. So it feels good. I mean, I love it, man. I mean, it might be just because it's a brand new everything tire and everything. It just feels hella responsive. I have it on the highest setting, so I mean, because I'm pretty much used to it now, but I have it on the highest setting. I love how it feels. It feels really responsive. The speed, I actually do feel it. You know, it's actually pretty good compared to the other one. So one of my biggest things about the other one, the regular Pint, was that I used to commute to work with it, and one of the things that I actually hated about it was the top speed. Sometimes I wouldn't even feel like I work in San Francisco, Daly City area, the crappiest weather ever. So sometimes it would be super windy when I'm heading home, and I wouldn't know if I'm actually, like, the wind is pushing me, or basically if it's basically the top speed, I'm getting the pushback. But sometimes I'll be driving and I'll get that pushback feeling, and anybody who has a Pint who knows that pushback feeling, you know, I'll be like, oh, I'm going too fast. But over there, it would be so windy, the wind would push me back, and it would kind of trigger like the pushback maybe. Or sometimes I wouldn't even know if it's the wind or it's the board. So it was kind of confusing. I hated that feeling. And so far with this one, with the top speed, I haven't had that issue right here. Well, then again, I haven't really driven it in San Francisco area or Daly City area. So anyways, I'm gonna show a little montage of me just riding so you guys can see a little better. I got the powder blue with the gray fender, so let's see how it is. Recording right now on the GoPro. What's the latest one? The 10 or I forgot. There's so many out there, but the latest one with the lens mod, max lens mod. If you're gonna be recording riding videos, this is a must, because you can kind of go like this, record yourself, and kind of go down, and then it'll still stay on the horizon. So we're gonna see how far I can go, at least a bit, and then kind of basically check how much mileage I have left, because I used to do a big loop before with my son, And yeah, I'll be getting home, and you know, I'm a pretty heavy guy. Sorry, it's super windy right now. Hopefully you can pick me up right now, but I'm a pretty heavy guy. I'm like 200 pounds, and you know, the OneWheel Pint will be like 6 to 8 miles, I think, or 6 to 10. And yeah, I'll be around the 7 range for sure. Like, you know, I'll be turning back pretty soon. You know, I wouldn't go as far because I would be worried about the anxiety of the range. So we're gonna see how this one feels. Try to do a big loop and see how far we can go and track how much percentage I have left. Getting a little fall action right here. Back then with the regular one wheel, I will have definitely felt the pushback already. I felt it once already on it right now. I don't know how fast I was going, but I'm pretty sure if I only got 2 more miles per hour, I'm assuming the pushback starts at maybe 15, no, yeah, 15 and a half, 16 maybe. Depends, right? It just depends, I guess. Maybe it also depends on weight and the climate, if it's windy or something like that. Like I said, with my OneWheel Pint, I had that all the time. But so far so good. I haven't really felt it a lot. It is kind of windy, so it's a good time to try it out. So we're gonna keep going. Alright, man, so definitely feels a lot faster for sure, because there will be like regular bumps and areas where I'll just go through them like nothing before, because I'll be going a little slower. Now since I feel like the top speed for sure, I'm hitting it more. Yeah, I'm like bouncing all over the place. I gotta be a little more careful. Gotta get used to it, I guess, just because of that. And my riding style, like I said, I don't consider myself like a professional or anything like that. My riding style is just cruising, just enjoying the ride. I mean, I'm not like those other guys that go off trails a lot, and off trail for me would be like I'm going on some wood chips or something like that at the park. and I'll just do there and mess around when my son watching me and laughing at me while I fall down. So I'm not nowhere near his expert level, but I used to use my OneWheel Pint, my original one, just to cruise and also commute from the train station to work, which to go and come back a round trip would be like around 3 miles. And then so that's how I know, like, so when I'll do that trip, like basically it will tell me like, oh, I have like maybe 30% left or something like that, maybe, after I will get back home and ride into my car after the train station, right? So yeah, so that shows it right there, like, you know, those 3 miles I will die. It will like kill into my battery, major kill my battery, obviously, because I'm a heavier dude, so I would expect that. So all you lighter dudes probably get a little better gas miles on the charge. So hopefully this one does a little better, because man, I want to take it to San Francisco, do the nice run over there, but I don't have to be worrying about like constantly charging it. I haven't ever really been on this area before, so I'm gonna shut up and just record. So I'm just riding around, trying to make my way back home, because I'm actually going to different places, because I don't actually feel that anxiety, like, oh man, I don't have that much juice left, right? So far it feels so good. I'm actually just cruising along. Pushback, I mean, I felt it like once or twice so far. Nothing too major, but for sure the other one I would have felt it a lot more times already. So like I said, so far from what I see from this board, is it a good upgrade? I would say definitely. I mean, like, I could go on ride-alongs now, like where I don't feel like I have to, like, you know, be scared, like, oh man, like, you know, the guys, everybody else gonna be leaving me in the dust, and I don't have like any juice, right? No, now I could do ride-alongs. If you want to do ride-alongs and do a nice day out of just riding, definitely do it, because you're gonna need it. I mean, yes, you could get the fast charger and charge the other one in like an hour. I do have the fast charger too, but I mean, like, dude, you can ride pretty much all day, and then until you really get tired, then stop, instead of like, oh, we're just starting and we gotta stop to juice up. But the board is a little more heavier than the other one because of the bigger batteries, and I felt it already. You know, it's a little more heavier, a little bit more chunkier. The board, as you can see, let me show you right now. The board, you can see it. It's a little more chunkier, but that's fine. I mean, I've been noticing it doesn't affect me in my riding style. But I'm excited about it. So if you guys are definitely in the market to get one of the boards, either Pint or Pint X, do it. It's worth it, I think, to go just the Pint X, because you get that range and the little bit more extra speed. Even though it was like 2 more miles per hour, people were saying like, oh, that's nothing, whatever. Dude, it's like your cruising speed, like the one where you feel like, you know, enough where you feel like you're going someplace, you know, instead of, you know, the old speed. Dude, your cruising speed is like right at the limit of the other one, but the governor on it, right, the pushback happens like 1.5 miles before you hit that. So you're never constantly at that comfortable cruising speed, or you always have to be mindful about it. So now I feel a little bit more at peace. I'm just like I'm pushing it, you know. I'm comfortably going. I don't really feel like I need to go any faster. Just nice and relaxed. So anyways, just want to do a quick ride along video with the Pint X. I love it so far, and if you guys are thinking about getting it, do it. Don't think about it, just do it. Alright, so just getting back home, and I just checked how much I have left of juice. It was a long ride, actually. As you can see, it says 74%, and I probably rode maybe like 4 miles, maybe a little bit more than 4 miles. So it's definitely worth it, as you can see. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Peace out.